Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the 10-minute morning. A little bit of technical issues there. My apologies. Gives you a little bit more time to prepare. It is October 29th, 2021. Welcome to episode number 29 of the 10-minute morning. How is everybody doing? We are approaching Halloween weekend. Excited, excited, excited. The 10-minute morning is brought to you by Beachside Burgers. Burgers are better at the beach. No doubt about it. And this week from the good people at Service Equipment. Service Equipment has locations all over Saskatchewan and Alberta. They're proud to support their customers with premier brands like John Deere. With dealerships in Watrous, Saskatoon, Rostern, Prince Albert, Melfort, Nipawin. In Alberta, you can find one at Brooks, Bassano, Pincher Creek, Claresholm, Vulcan, High River, Calgary, Drumheller, Hanna, Olds, Coronation, Trochu, Red Deer, Stettler, and Pinoka. They're all over the place. Country's littered with them. Thank you to them for being here for us this week. All right. The damn weather. The window down weather. Wow, was it nice yesterday? Today at the dam it is 4. The sun will rise at 7:54, making legal 7:34. Sun will rise at noon. Legal, when I mean legal, that means legal hunting time. That doesn't mean you can go shoot a moose out behind bows when it's not moose season. Noon at 8. 5 p.m. it's going to be 6 degrees with a 70% chance of moisture. And the sun's going to set at 5:44. Making legal 6:14. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a poaching incident in our neck of the woods, and that is never, never, never okay. The rules are there to protect everybody. Please follow them. Alrighty. Whistle time. The football, we got the Riders playing on Saturday at 5 p.m. Please put your pick the scores in. Everybody, women, children, men of all ages, whatever you identify as, we're okay. Just please put a score in. It takes zero skill unless you actually have a crystal ball. Then that will make you a cheater. But if you have the ESPN and you can predict the future of sports, please put it in there. And you should be playing better things than my pick the score. Okay. Halloween High School this weekend. It is, I skipped ahead already. Hockey action. Last night, the Oilers, Flames, Jets won, and the Canucks lost. The Oilers did drop one the other day. They're not perfect anymore. The Halloween High School, if I go back in my notes here, what days they're open today, tomorrow, and I'm not sure about Sunday. I will put the picture of the webpage. It is on my webpage on the 10-minute morning here already. Sorry, just trying to scramble around and be ready. Halloween, it's always a special time. We enjoy it. It's a good time. If you can get together with friends, have a few sociables, and talk Halloween. I remember my last Halloween. Haunted houses. One year we were in Minot on this weekend. We didn't have any sports, so we go down for Minot for a weekend, and there's this. We didn't know what was going on. We pull into Minot, and there's this big warehouse, and there's people lined up around it Friday night when we were getting there. So I asked somebody, well, what's going on over there? Like, maybe that's something we want to be into. And he says, oh, that's the haunted house. And then, of course, the wifey there, she's right into that kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, maybe. Anyway, he says, it's $20 each. I'm like, oh, yeah. And he goes, you got to sign a waiver? He said, and they took somebody to the hospital last night. They had a heart attack when they were in there. I think is what they had. He said, most people come out crying, and if you're fortunate enough to wet your drawers, they will take a picture of you, and they keep that picture. when you sign your little waiver, it says that they can't, and they have a whole photo album of everybody that's peed themselves. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like a great time. But when you have a mother-in-law like mine, who needs to be scared anymore? Right? So, Halloween. Halloween is, like I said, I enjoy it. I enjoy a little bit of mischief. I used to, I don't anymore. We live out in the middle of nowhere. Nobody comes. Geez, if a kid came out here, he'd get loads of candy. Probably wouldn't get too much candy, but might get some leftovers to take home. We'd find them some bags of chips and some cereal or something. Anyway, last year, I remember our grade 12 year. My buddy says, "Oh, we're gonna be planned this year. We're gonna be ready for Halloween this year." I'm like, "Oh, that's a good idea," because usually it's Halloween day and we're scrambling around to get whatever. So he says, "Okay," and then I think he sent me because he didn't want to go buy them, but he says, "You got to go down to the local store and buy the eggs." But so we go Monday because we're gonna try and be sneaky about it, right? So I go on a Monday. And I go down there, and I'm walking in there. I'm like, well, I can't just buy eggs, right? So we buy some condoms, rope, and then I thought, oh, they had some starting fluid there. I thought, oh, I'll pick some up for the tractor for Dad. At least we can buy something else when we're here. And then some eggs. So I set all these things down on the table, like rope, condoms, ether, and eggs, and I thought I was being all sneaky. I'm pretty sure he phoned the cops when I left. The eggs were the least of my concern. But anyway, so we took the eggs out. We took the eggs out, and we put them and we hid them. We hid them in this garden, and so we're all ready. Well, as you know, in Saskatchewan, your Halloween costume can be made out of silk one day, and then the next day it's got to be covered in 3 layers of down insulation. Winter comes, and it is cold. It is cold. So we're like, oh boy, what are we gonna do here? So we go into town. We wait for it to be dark. And nothing is going on. There's no little kids to scare in the park. There's no nothing going on because it's so cold and windy. And so we said, oh, let's just throw these eggs and go home. And then we're like, yeah, okay. So we take the eggs. And I'm like, don't even know who do I want to throw them to. So anyway, the mail truck starts coming into town. And I'm like, oh, perfect. We'll egg the mail truck. Like, nobody local. He'll be on his way. Whatever. So I pick up the first egg. And I don't know. I'm not exaggerating. 30 yards. This guy's 30 yards away. Like, we're not going to get that close. I take that egg and I throw it. And all of a sudden, you just hear smash. You can hear glass breaking. Poof. Out this glass goes, and I am like, oh boy. So we do take off running. Like we scatter, and we go. I don't even know what he hit. It's dark out. Anyway, we go to school the next day. Here comes the mail truck coming into town, and the side window has a piece of cardboard taped up all around it. I felt pretty bad. But anyway, hope everybody has a safe Halloween. Riders play Saturday at 5. Fortune cookie Friday. Woke culture needs to wake up. Right on. So everybody, time to get to work. Please take advantage of the weather as it stays nice. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks again to Service Equipment.